Hi, it's Mark from Oven Lettering. I'm going to show you how to apply the single dial decals to a single oven. Now what you get is you get two sets of lettering. I now make most of these single ovens in single dial decals, so it's all set out for you. And you also get a diagram of the control panel so you know where everything goes. So with this particular one, if you just take the dials off, they just slide off quite easily. Like that. And we've obviously got to get the old lettering off. Now the easiest way to do that is to buy one of these, which you can get from any DIY store. It's a decorator's blade. If you don't want to use that, you can just use a non-scratch pad and some cleaner, and that will bring it off if you rub hard enough. Okay, so with this, watch how easy it is when it comes off. Okay, you've obviously got to be careful not to scratch the stainless steel, but if you put it flat on the stainless steel, and it also brings off the grease around that dial, which you've got to get off. And that's the easiest way to take the old lettering off. But like I say, if you don't feel confident about that, just get some cleaner, and they will come off if you rub them hard enough. Okay, so we'll just take all this off here. There you go. That's how easy it is, it comes off. The same with this dial as well, just take it all off. Okay, and there we go, and we're ready. Now the most important thing when you're applying this lettering is that this control panel's got to be clean, totally clean. So I'm using an ordinary degreaser. You can use virtually anything you've got under the sink for doing that, and we'll clean it all off and get it clean. Okay, there we go. Now, we think that's clean, don't we? Well, it isn't, because there's always some sort of grease hanging around. So the only way to get this panel totally clean, and this is a very important part of this process, is to use some acetone or nail polish remover. I use the nail polish remover, any sort of acetone. Always use a clean cloth, for obvious reasons. If you're using a cloth you just used, there'll be grease on the cloth. And once you use acetone on that, it takes out all the impurities, all the grease, and it gives the lettering, the decals, a better chance of sticking on. Okay, so that panel now is totally clean, and we'll just wipe it down. Best to use a kitchen towel because you know it's clean. Okay, so here are the decals. I'll do the logo one first, just so, to get some practice. So there it is. You just peel the backing off. Okay, throw that away. And let's put it in the middle there. Line it up and press it on. And just leave that for a minute. Now that's the function dial, which is this one here. And you've got to get it, obviously get it right in the middle. So again, peel that off. Now sometimes, if this is left for any sort of time, these things might stick to the backing. And if they do, just press them in. And then they'll all come off like that. Okay, so you've got to line this up. It's see-through this, so the middle, I mean you can, get mark if you like, but I know the middle of that is there. And obviously that's the middle of the dial there. So let's line that up. Just take a little bit of time to make sure you've got it lined up correctly here. That's right, that's that one. And the same with the temperature dial. Peel it off. And again, if you see like that, there, are stuck to the backing, just push it back. It'll go to exactly the same place. And it just peels off. Okay, throw that away. Same with this one. Get it in the centre. and there it is. Okay. Now the thing with this top coat is you want to try and leave it on for about 10 minutes or so, and it gives the lettering a little bit of a chance to adhere to the panel, and then it's easier for this to come off. But I'll do this straight away. Peel it off. When you're peeling this off, don't pull it towards you. Actually push it into the stainless steel. Push it in. Don't go like this, because it might bring the letters with it. So you push it in, and that's how easy it is. But like I say, if you leave this top coat on for a good 10 minutes, you won't have any problem getting it off. We'll go to this one now. Bearing in mind I've only just put this on. And we're pushing in to the stainless steel. We're not pulling away from the stainless steel. Okay, you see now that's come off, that one there, so just push it down. Now with that one coming out, if I'd have left this on for 10 minutes, that wouldn't have happened. And there, it's all done. And the same with this one. This is obviously trickier because there's lots of lettering on this, lots of dots. So like I say, if you leave that one on for 10 minutes or so, they'll come off easier. And then again, push it in to the stainless steel, don't pull it away from you. And just keep pulling it down and pull it down. And there it is. Okay. Put the dials back on, quite straightforward. Sometimes with some ovens these dials stick out. If they do that, you'll have to cut across into the decal before you put it on, so it goes over that spur. This one is no problem with that one. And then just put those on, and there it is. Now, like I say, the most important thing about this is getting this panel clean. Once you've got the panel clean with any sort of cleaner, obviously take the old decals off. This is the most important thing. The nail polish remover or acetone gets this panel completely clean. And once you do that and apply them like that, try not to touch this lettering for approximately a week, and it will adhere to the panel. And if you ever wanted to take it off, which you wouldn't, but if you ever did, you would find it quite difficult to get off. So it will stay on that. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you while I'm here is I'm going to mock up a dial. And we'll pretend that's a dial. Some ovens, like Miele or Smeg, you can't do them in single dials. So I do them in half dials, like this. So they're called half single dial decals. And the reason for that is, if that was one single dial, it'd be too big, and you might not line it up properly. So with these ones, these half dial decals, just peel them back and put them on. If that was a dial, obviously you take the dial off, and that's how you will put that one on. You'd put them on in two pieces rather than the one piece there. You put them on in two pieces. But this is really only for Miele ovens and Smeg ovens. But if you do have a Miele or a Smeg, this is how you will get your lettering off me. So you'll have to apply it in two pieces. And again, that's it. And you just peel it back. That one's come off, but that's okay. If we'd have left that on a little bit longer, it would have been fine. I'm not concerned about that because we're not using it. But like I say, if you leave this top coat on for a while, that wouldn't happen. And these are very delicate, these Miele ones. And that's how that one comes out. So that's it. That's how to apply the single dial decal. It's very straightforward. If you follow my advice on application and especially cleaning, this lettering will stay on. After the week period, if you want to clean them, just use hot soapy water or warm soapy water and a regular sponge, because all you'll have on here is you might have some grease on, that's all. Okay, thanks for watching.